Why is SPR key for poker flop play? Have you ever wondered why the stack-to-pot ratio is so important when playing the flop in poker? Understanding this concept can significantly impact your game. The stack-to-pot ratio, often abbreviated as SPR, is a critical factor in determining how you approach post-flop play. It is calculated by dividing the effective stack size, which is the smaller stack between you and your opponent, by the size of the pot at the start of the flop. Knowing the SPR helps you gauge how committed you are to the pot. A low SPR, typically around 2 to 3 or less, means that the pot is large compared to the remaining stack. In these situations, you often find yourself pot committed with top pair or better hands. This commitment makes it more profitable to push your chips into the pot rather than folding. You can plan to go all in or commit early with strong but vulnerable hands, as the low SPR limits your options on later betting rounds. On the other hand, a high SPR, usually around 10 or more, indicates a deeper stack relative to the pot. This scenario allows for more flexibility in your post-flop play. With a high SPR, you can afford to be more cautious with one-pair hands. The smaller pot relative to your stack gives you the option to fold if the board does not develop favorably. High SPR situations are ideal for hands with good implied odds, such as suited connectors or small pocket pairs. You can fold if necessary and still aim for a big pot when you hit a favorable hand. Understanding SPR also helps you formulate a plan for the hand on the flop. If you have a strong but vulnerable hand and a high SPR, it might be wise to check back or control the pot size. Conversely, if the SPR is low, you can be more aggressive, planning to get your money in quickly. This concept influences your pre-flop hand selection and post-flop strategies, guiding you to enter pots with hands that perform well given the expected SPR. Your position at the table also plays a role in how you interpret SPR. Being in position generally allows you to play a wider range of hands profitably at various spurs. This is because you have more information and control during post-flop play. If you are out of position, you need to be more selective with your hands, since making SPR-related decisions becomes trickier without the advantage of acting last. In essence, the stack-to-pot ratio is a fundamental tool for flop play. It quantifies your commitment level and helps you decide how strong your hand must be to continue in the hand. By understanding SPR, you can make informed decisions about your bet sizing, hand selection, and overall strategy both before and after the flop.